What's up? I was the good luck charm tonight, as I told Gavin, and Troy will be a Bear fan before this is all said and done. The Bears win, and this time it was against the Dallas Cowboys, who everybody said they're going to the Super Bowl. Now, oh well, it was a very good game. It was very close for the very first 2 minutes of the game. Dallas came out and scored a touchdown first, which showed me, they got the running game going with Zeke. Cowboys might have something in store. This is something they don't normally do. They always get off to a slow start, but this time they got off fast. Scored a touchdown on the first possession. The Bears march all the way down, and I like what the Bears were doing in their offense. The offense was a lot different, and their sets was a lot different. I looked at the Bears offense and said, oh, okay. So this is how you gonna play it. Okay, I see it now. So the Bears played it a lot differently than they usually play. They played a lot faster. They ran the ball, and they had different disguises for the runs. And they had Mitch Trubisky doing the playing keeper and running the ball. And once he started using his legs, it opened up a lot for the passing game, because now they had to look out for him using his feet, which he should have been doing a long time ago. It's one of the things I've always worried and wondered about Mitch Trubisky when they try to turn him into a passer. Why don't they just let him use his God-given talents and use his feet? This is what he does. He uses his feet to get out of trouble. Let him use his feet to get out of trouble. Sure enough, he used his feet and got out of trouble. Every time there was a big third down, he got it with his feet. Then he threw the one pick, and it didn't destroy the team. It came early, but they moved the ball down to almost like the goal line before he threw the interception. And that kind of gave me some relief that, okay, the team didn't fall apart. The defense came back, got a good stop. Next thing you know, boom, the Bears are back in business. And today, usually the Bears get the ball, people are thinking field goal. Here they go, they're going to score a field goal. They were scoring touchdowns tonight. And they were running plays, the right kind of plays to get the touchdowns. Mitch was putting it in there. Like he was throwing darts, splitting three guys, and hitting receivers. And that's something you don't normally see from Mitch Trubisky. So that lets you know that this was a very important game for the Chicago Bears and that he really wanted this game. And they opened up the playbook to run with plays that were beneficial to how Mitch Trubisky would run his offense. They called a beautiful draw play where he faked it, and then it was a late draw, and he handed it off to Montgomery. The rookie Montgomery came in and was banging the Cowboys defensive four. Now, this was the shock. The Cowboys defensive four was known and was predicted before the game to be a total nuisance to the Bears offensive line. The Bears offensive line was tremendous. They stood up the Bears big four. They opened up lanes and holes. And it was shocking because they had control of the field, and they were dominant in the first half. The Bears were smothering them with their offense, running the ball down their throat. Time of possession, keeping the clock. And at the end of it, they're scoring. Next thing you know, it's 21 to 7. And then the Cowboys miss a field goal. Their field goal kicking game has been horrendous this year. And because it's been horrendous, nobody wants to come up and contend. Nobody wants to, punt the ball away or kick the field goal. They want to go for it on 4th and short now. You're bringing in doubt. Everybody's questioning each other. Offense, people are pointing fingers. So when that's going on, you got a dysfunctional team and things are about to implode. Losing 3 straight of teams you should have been beaten. Now, a lot of question, a lot of doubt is going to be starting to creep in, and people are going to really have to look in the mirror and say, am I really built for this? That's what's going on in that Dallas Cowboy locker room, because it's going to come down to that Eagles-Cowboys game. As I told them all year, I said it's going to always come down. The Eagles, that division is going to come down to the one game where they have to play each other. And that's going to be the game to decide who's going to go where. The sad part is that one of those teams have to win. That's the sad part. That's the part that gets like everybody, because like somebody has to win that. So when you're looking at the situation unfold and you're like, well, man, somebody has to win this game actually. I don't know who, but somebody's got to win it. A lot of people were disgusted. I was pretty much disgusted with the way the game was playing and being, let out by the Cowboys. I mean, if you're a Cowboy fan, you can't help but be disgusted. The team looked terrible, man. And I don't see all these Cowboy fans, man. They always big and bold and talking about them boys. Them boys, man, them Cowboys have been nothing since Emmitt Smith was out there on that team with Playmaker. They have been absolutely doo-doo. All those wasted years with Tony Romo. Romo's the guy. Romo's the man. Romo couldn't get you nowhere. You guys were never a threat to win a Super Bowl, but yet every year people hype them up like they're a Super Bowl contender. Now you got Dak Prescott, they're a Super Bowl contender. No, they just have a better team. Dak's a decent quarterback, but come on, let's be honest. He's not going to lead a team to a Super Bowl. Not this team. This team is too dismal. There's a lot of inconsistency on the team. You got a tight end that can give you no yardage after the catch. What good is he? He's slow as molasses, and he's going to give you no yardage after the catch. That's the tight end you bring back. For what? Sean Lee isn't horrible. He's just injury prone. When you got a guy that's injury prone, he's always around the ball, but tonight he had a bad night. He was around the ball, he just couldn't wrap up tonight. I don't know what that was. It definitely hit the like button coming through, folks. The page, man, hit the Cash App. Carcino's the name on that Cash App. No, I don't understand in the second half the Dallas Cowboys play calling. I mean, you're down, the Bears get the ball back, and you guys are just, like, they're just numb to what's going on. It's like, are they oblivious to what's happening out here? They're getting blown off the ball. They're getting beat up out there. And I'm just like, are they even conscious as to what's really going on? I'm questioning myself because I'm trying to figure it out in my head. I'm like, do they even know what's going on? Because they're losing bad. And they're getting beat up out here. So yeah, strange and scary all at the same time. Because if you own the Cowboys, it got scary real quick in that third quarter. They was starting to panic. Because they couldn't really move and do anything. And when they did score a touchdown, they were like, it was like a sigh of relief. And the Bears came right back and got the touchdown. And once that happened, it opened Pandora's box. Once that happened and you opened Pandora's box, it was over. That last touchdown the Bears got, well, Mitch Trubisky walked the touchdown in because he kept keeping the ball and kept going with the play. They gave him the option, they opened up the book, let him be aggressive offensively, and it caught Dallas off guard. Dallas thought they were going to have this guy drop back in the pocket, pump fake, and take sacks all night. He did do that too, but even when he do that, the team did not collapse. They bounced back, and they rallied back, and they start going deep, getting like short yardage or 10 yards on the pass. So if it's 2nd and 18, they were making it 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, and converting them. They were crushing them on third downs. Patterson with some big runs, Montgomery, they were getting it done. Then you hit them with the Cohen play. See, when everything's rolling and the game's going good, you're free to do other plays. Always driving. Always better believe it. I would just like to see the Chicago Bears play consistently like this. I don't want to see them resort back to when they play the Packers. Next thing you know, they're dropping back and looking around. They don't know who to get a ball to and all this nonsense. That's going to drive me crazy. I don't want to see that. That's when I lose it. No, Nagy and the offensive coordinator, they designed the offense perfectly today. The plays they ran were not the plays Dallas prepared for. The Mitch Trubisky that showed up today was not the Mitch they practiced for. They practiced for a Mitchell that was going to dance in the pocket and, you know, feel some pressure and go down. They were there for that. They were like, look, we were here for that, Trubisky. No, I'm not sleepy. I was around a cat today, so that cat, kind of allergic to him. It's only certain type of cat. Other cats, I'm fine. This one cat, adorable. But if I rub him or pet him, next thing you know, he got hair for days everywhere. And then your allergies start going haywire. My other buddy, he knows all about it. He'd be like, yep, I already know. Okay. About time that opened up. No, I'm not sleepy. That's the cat. Cat didn't call me. I'm like, Chubbs. The allergies are kicking in. Cat allergy kicking in. So this eye about to close. The cat did it. The cat did it. Cat did it. Cat did it.